Well, hello once again. How are you? Nice to see you all again. We're finally allowed to play out after 3 months, believe it or not. 3 months, it's not been easy, but we're here, we're on the beach. I've got all reliable right there, ready to rock and roll. And yesterday, we were like 50 mile an hour winds here. And I was like, will I go? Because it's not raining. I thought, nah, I won't bother. But we've been on the beach now about 10 minutes, I'd say. It's gorgeous. You'll see some mega cranes way off there in the distance. By the way, sorry about the wind. It's really windy here today, but it's not half as windy as it was yesterday. Jeez. So you've got big massive cranes way off in the distance. There's quite an industrial harbour over there, sort of thing. Some of you guys will recognise where I am by these. You see that fella there? He's not just admiring the view. He's probably been there for 15 years. So you'll have seen in the thumbnail that I spotted something in these rushes here up in the sand dunes, right? So I'll show you what it is. Do you see what I see? See that little fella right there? Didn't even have to dig it. It's a fine English pound coin. There we go, not a bad find. Not for the first one anyway. Good stuff. Right, let's have a look up the beach. So this little chap was right next to the pound coin. You can go in the back pocket, and you, my friend, will be going where the sun don't shine. Do you reckon I'll get it in from here? Oh, get in! So, there's the bin, right? There's the bin I just threw that lid into. And I've come about 4 metres. Got a signal here, because basically I'm going down there, right? I'm going to head down, way off down there. But on my way I thought I'd just do these couple of sand dunes here, do you know what I mean? I've dug this hole. And I got, what did I get? I got, I think it was about an 80 signal on the AT. And I've just come across this. I actually can't believe there's an old English penny buried that deep, which is what we're looking at there, about, oh, going on a foot, about a foot deep there. Here, next to the walkway. This is crazy. It's brilliant, like. What's that date? 1936. Gorgeous. I'll throw that in with the old collection in the jar. Right, come across a 76, 77. Right there, let's get the pinpointer on it. Right, hole's open. Let's have a little look, got the pro pointer on the go. What is that? I'll have to stick him back in the sand dune. I think I've disturbed him. Oh wait, yo, look at this. Right, hang on. I'm hoping it's a coin, possibly. What's this? Oh wow, look at this. Top of a can. Never mind, we'll throw it in the bin. And we'll have a look and see what else we can come across. Right, so carried on for about 20 metres. Come across this little surface find here. This little baby. Aluminium, it's really light, it's dead light. But I think it's a tent peg or something. So, that's quite cool. But still, you know, a running dog could impale itself with that, in fairness, couldn't it? You know what I mean? So getting rid of stuff like this off the beach is obviously a really positive, good thing. Right, so the the pinpointer on the AT is indicating that there's something about 15 centimetres underneath here. Let's have a look. Let's have a wee look. Let's see if, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll get the pro pointer out and I'll see if I can detect something in the vicinity. Right, pro pointer doesn't seem to be, it's not misbehaving, but it's just a little bit out of depth for the pro pointer. Right, I'm winging it a bit here now, everybody. I'm hoping you'll be able to see this dig. Right, one sec now. See if we can help Mr. Pro Pointer out. Let's see. Oh yes, singing like a sparrow. Right, the AT is saying it somewhere around this area here. Oh, way up, here we go. And gone. It's quite a big target actually. Hang on a second, what's this? Lipstick. Oh dear, somebody left this beach disappointed. Got a set of house keys here. I bet they were going mad looking for them. Feel sorry for them. Never mind. I'll clean them up and I'll show you in a bit. Okay, so we were all the way down there, about 40 metres, and then I was just walking over the sand dunes here, and then I got I think it was a 79 on the AT, and I've just had a little speck, and I've got a visual on it. I've got an eyeball. Let's see what it is. It is a £2 coin. There we go. Yep, £2 on the way up here towards that building right there. An awful lot of people congregate down there, you see, so on the beach side. So I'm going to take a look over there in a minute, and yeah, not a bad little find that. Nice one. God, I tell you what, the surface finds are really showing their faces today. Either incredibly lucky, or there's a lot of people with holes in the pockets around here. So here's what we've got, look, yet another £1 coin. Just sat there. I didn't even have to swing the detector over it, to be honest with you, because I eyeballed it from about a metre away, so happy days. Right, back in a minute. So it's looking like I've got myself a new metal detecting partner. These guys were installed on the beach, about 15 years ago, something like that. And they're made out of, like, I think it's just like, it's obviously ferrous metal anyway, but I think they're just steel, cast steel or cast iron or something like that. And they're just sculptures really, that someone designed, a local artist I think it was, and they installed loads of them. Look, way off there in the distance. Another one way off over there, look. He's obviously a bit taller than this fella, because he's sunk into the ground a bit. I think the sand's just like built up around him. Speaking of which, there must, you know, like I was saying about like there being a big storm yesterday, and there was like 40 or 50 mile an hour winds. You can see that where the shells and stuff, you can see where the shells and stuff, look at that for an example there, look, see that, that's a shell sticking out of the ground, and you can see that the wind is obviously going in that direction at high velocity by the looks of it, because it looks really weird. These like things are everywhere. Yeah, you could definitely make a cheap sci-fi movie using this terrain here. Landings on Mars. Right, so I've just come in through these dunes here, and there's loads and loads of layers where the wind's just eroded it all away. It looks mega, it looks really cool that. So the beach is about 50 yards that way, and I dug a couple of phantom holes here that the detector was telling me that there was something pretty nice down there, but it just turned out to be pull tabs. However, tell me if you can spot it. I'll start zooming in now, and tell me when you can see it. In the comments, of course. So that's 3 seconds of zoom, 4 seconds of zoom, 5 seconds, and there it is. Yet another surface find. Another £1 coin. cool is that? Oh, what's this little thing over here as well? Hang on a minute. Hold on a minute, stop the lights. What's that? That looks interesting. Looks like an earring, doesn't it? Yeah, it definitely looks like an earring, that. Yeah, he's got a little stub sticking up there out of the ground. The sand, sorry. Right, let's have a look. See what this is. Isn't that pretty? That's nice, isn't it? Hang on until I give it another blow. Right. There we go, look at that little, that's pretty, that. It's like a little cross on it. It's got some mounted stones as well. And there's the stud that goes through the ear, of course, at the back. It's got some prints on it as well. Vivian Westwood. That sounds like a, I'm sure that's a big, is that a big label? I'm sure that's a big label, isn't it? Vivian Westwood. Cool. I like that one, it's nice. That's going on with me, that. Right, swiftly moving on to the next hole. All that digging for that, a penny. Right, here's a really interesting one. It's a big coin. Let me give that little tap there. Right, it's a big coin shaped like a UK old 50p coin. It's about the same size as it because they were quite big. And they had those straight edges to them as well. But this one isn't from England. Very interesting. I'll do a little bit of research into that one. I'm not sure where it's from, but it's a 1979 example. So yeah, that's quite a nice little find, that. Just come across that now. It was only about 6 inches down. Lovely. Well, I've only had to go and get the camera out again, haven't I? This one, same hole. Well, not actually the same hole. I got this out of the ground just here where I've scraped it back. But it looks like an Irish one. And it's in brilliant condition as well. What are we looking at? 1980. And it is a 20p coin. By the way, we've got a big announcement for the channel that we're going to make very, very soon. Somebody's going to be joining the channel very, very soon. And just while Dean's taking a back seat, like, you know. And obviously Dean knows that it's an open door policy with Epic Discovery and that he can come back anytime he wants to. My little man. There's another guy coming to the channel and I think you're going to really like him. Almost as much as Dean. So watch this space.